till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'ma up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. His dreads off. My what is stand them mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he to make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot of pepper car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
What about my side? What about my side? What about my... But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of... It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of... Boy elite. See my pride for peace. Some minutes double lease. I don't want to now I'm off of... Now I'm off of... Now I'm off of... Now I'm off of... I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I didn't broke, I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it.
Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. So the Lakers win the tip. And it's the Lakers' ball. Pass to Reeves. From deep three-point range. Here's Davis. The Mavericks pull it in. And here's Brunson from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James. More all-NBA selections than any player in history. And he's still going strong.
And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
5 to shoot. Shot from 12. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. 4 on the clock.
You gotta be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than their
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Now Davis. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
As much defensive attention as anything against the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Doncic. Count it.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Lakers in the lead. And here's James. And slam dunk by James.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Check by James. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Bullock. Here he goes. LeBron with the rebound. Up and over Doncic. LeBron James again. James has got 12.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
To the paint. Here's Bullock. He's off on that one. Now the Lakers take it the other way. To the middle. Pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Brunson. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic right side. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
James up top. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Powell. To the inside. Here's Bullock. Good work defensively by James.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
The first free throw is good. That one's no good. Here's Doncic. Powell for 3.
And what you love about AD defensively, the instincts, the ability to move his feet and the timing of the shot contest.
And so it's LeBron James. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Luka Doncic.
And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 6.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low. With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively. And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. From deep, here's Doncic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
James with the block. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. James has got 19. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
From deep, here's Doncic. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Bullock drops in the layup for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Right side Davis. And again, LeBron James. 25 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Bullock. And they doubled up Doncic to the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Shooting for Dallas.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Lakers, Stanley Johnson.
The free throw dropped for Johnson.
And Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
Back to Doncic. Rejected by James. And he recovers it. And the basket is good. Bullock's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
From 9 feet. In deep. James drops it in. James has got 27.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bullock. And Davis with the block.
He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Powell with it. Doncic outside. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reeves. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Down low. Here's Bullock. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Back to James. Misses the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 29.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Pass to Bullock. The kick out to Brunson. Three on the clock. Now here's Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Off with the layup.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
James. And it's James with the jam.
He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
LeBron James with the assist.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Los Angeles foul.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bullock. 6 points for him. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Left side, Johnson. Back to James. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Bullock. And there's the drive. Here's Powell. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
And finished off by Davis.
Embracing contact all the way up. Davis is terrific in keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Back to Doncic. .141 left in the third quarter. Back to Bullock. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Shots good by James.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational, effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Here's Bullock. Finney-Smith with it. Outside Brunson. Second shot opportunity from the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bullock's got 8 points.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one.
James.
Both free throws good from James. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bullock. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Reeves. Buries it from three. 6 points for him.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Finney Smith with it. Goes back up. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
That free throw good from James. And he can't hit the second. Doncic outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
James goes in. And it's James with the jam.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
And so it's LeBron James. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Reeves. And it's James with the jam.
He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Now here's Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Come on, we all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Over Westbrook. Another miss by Doncic.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Westbrook with it. Now Doncic defending. Good D by Finney Smith.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Doncic outside. Outside Brunson. Pass to Finney Smith. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's James. Here's Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
That free throw good from Davis.
And Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans, I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
And he's able to get it back.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Bullock. Powell, left side. Shot clock at 6. Inside. 3. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Web. Hard to fault him for that one.
But at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Westbrook. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time.
Oh! What a finish. That was simply sensational. Strong finish. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Here's Finney Smith. The 9-footer's on the mark. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. And again, LeBron James. James has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Davis. And here's Westbrook. Guarded by Doncic. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
Finney Smith's shot is off. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play smart.
That free throw, good from James.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his fourth team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
It's stolen by James. Drives to the hoop. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was...
Still haunted, took what we wanted. Bye, bye, we on a passenger side. Chopper up high, we're alive, we'll be alright. Maybe
Live from Memphis, Tennessee at the home of the Grizzlies. We're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Basket counts.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the paint. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Booker. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 5.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Takes it inside. Out to Morant. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Brooks. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Pass to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Morant's got 7 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Ayton. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bain. Defended by Booker. Brooks right side. And here's Morant. He has 7. He gets that one. He's got 9.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Crowder the bounce pass. Pass to Paul. Takes the 3. Paul missing again.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you've got to knock down.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Morant with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, and if you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Good on the second free throw. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 10.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Bane inside the three-point line. Releases. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, that is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops from others.
Booker looking around. Pulls up, high post. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That moves fire.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. 7 foot. Close to the basket at times if you have game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's a good thing.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. Morant outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot's good from Paul.
The defense right here, they just look lazy. I mean, you can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's asking for trouble.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 15.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now Bridges. surveying the floor. 4 on the clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
His in-between game, deadly. It's a major surprise when Paul doesn't knock that shot down.
A nice shot by Booker.
Assist goes to
Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Morant drives in. That one falls. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Suns moving the ball around. Back to Booker. The 15-footer. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the bucket. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
With 1 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. And we finished one half of basketball. Suns lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Devin Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Inside. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Booker outside. Sweet little floater. Booker's got 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Bain. Shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Chris Paul.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished by Morant.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Bain, defended by Booker. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Bain. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down low. And the layup falls. Jackson's got his second basket.
Yeah, he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive coverage.
Memphis foul.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the third. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Paul. 16 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Ayton missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Back to Morant. Adams right side. Morant outside. On deep. For Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Crowder. That one wide left. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Here's Bain. Rebound by the Suns.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Ayton at the elbow. The shot's good from Paul.
The veteran showing some energy. What has gotten into Paul tonight?
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
5 seconds left here in the third quarter. They grab their own miss.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them, just like that, cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Morant with it. Tanked in off the glass. Morant's got 23 points.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
And the dunk by Booker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Paul with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Ayton. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Crowder, right wing. A nice shot by Booker.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. This ball grabs the miss. Suns leading by 13. Bridges, no one around him. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Morant with the drop. And good that time.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding to take his punishment, finding ways to finish the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
First team.
That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Booker. Can he keep it going? And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Bane. Over Ayton. Bane, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Second team.
I think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Great open look there. Paul's got 12 points in just the second half.
Paul, he's taken a lot of pride in his ball handling. You've seen that every year.
And that one's good, Morant.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Assisted by.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Clock at 4. Morant outside. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, nice. He keeps the ball high after rebounds. Jackson's effort level on the glass is unreal.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Paul. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
4-3.
Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Devin Booker.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Al Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David.
Splurge it on a more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.